Don Cherry's biggest fans, apart from his players, might well be those of us in the media. And when he went to Denver, they weren't quite sure what to expect. They knew they were getting a colorful man. The fans also learned something about Don Cherry in a special show prepared for television. Here are excerpts.
Don Cherry has been at the top of his profession for the last 5 years. His salary with the Rockies estimated to be around $160,000 a year, which makes him probably one of the highest paid coaches in the National Hockey League. However, things always didn't go that well for Don Cherry. There were the lean days in Rochester, New York, when he was a journeyman player for the Emirates of the American Hockey League. And there was a time when he was out of hockey.
I love the construction. It's outside, working hard, and that's what that's what the players call me, Jackhammer Don.
He wanted to stay here. Rose felt that she wanted future security, and she thought it was here. And the day that we had to lay Don off was one of the most despondent days of my life, because I never expected that they were going to do it. And then I think he went through his despondent stage when he went selling cars.
I established myself as the world's worst car salesman.
He worked hard. He worked hard at it. It was difficult for him.
What do they say? The customer is always right. That doesn't go with Don. If he had something to say to the customer, he'd say it.
The day I quit, a guy said to me, "All you car salesmen are all the same."
Don grabbed him around the collar and
I nailed him against the wall, and I said, "This is it for me, or I'm going to be up with assault charges."
Well, then he decided to go back into hockey, which I never thought that he'd make, because he was overweight, and I mean, he hadn't been on skates for 2 years.
Who was an enforcer? Somebody was bothering a player, one of our high scorers. I'd go out and take care of him, and I loved him.
And so Don Cherry took his coaching philosophy to Boston. And there, by adding a couple of tough cops on the beat type players, he made the Bruins one of the best and roughest teams in the National Hockey League.
Differences regarding the organization and the way it should be structured and conducted. Differences that Don felt very strongly about and I felt very strongly about, and we felt that we couldn't resolve.
And he's throwing him out of the hockey game. The Bruins and Don Cherry reached the parting of the waves this afternoon.
Cherry was released from his contract with the team this afternoon following a long battle with the club over who should be in charge of the team.
Boy, I'll tell you, we are going to miss that man. Not only was he an outstanding coach, but most refreshing, perhaps, character we've had around here in a long, long time.
What happens to Don Cherry? Any ideas, Bob?
My guess is he's going to coach the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mary.
Well, I got the feeling Don's not going to be doing anything here in Boston next year. I don't know how they're going to like the way he dresses up in Buffalo, but...
I think that Don is in line to be the coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he may already have the job.
There must be some contract, because Cherry himself said today in Denver that he is now the highest-paid coach in hockey.
Now, if ever a team needed a complete overhaul, this is the one, and Cherry is the mechanic to do it.
6 weeks ago, at the conclusion of a dismal season, General Manager Ray Muron and I promised that we would produce for this club the best available coach in the National Hockey League.
I am the best. I always said I was the best. And the coaches this year, what can I say? The coaches voted me the best coach, and I never argue with other coaches, with your peers.
Well, you take your shots and you lose some. Don Cherry to coach in Toronto. Well, He is here tonight as coach of the Colorado Rockies. We'll be seeing him after the game on overtime. We'll be seeing Bob Goldham and his highlights. In just a moment, our intermission continues after this.